it's clear that we need to increase our government revenue, right? So how the solution that we have opted to is basically to increase the tax rates, right?
Sure.
Which is, I think, is not practical and sustainable. If you look at, in the long term, that's not sustainable. Whereas, how digital ID can help us in this is basically, it's not to increase the tax rates, but what we need to do is basically broaden the tax base, right? So for you to do that, you need to identify who are the candidates who should actually pay taxes, right? So digital ID, definitely, which is a major component of DPI, will help us in doing that. I'll take an example. For example, say, Shamindra, you purchase a vehicle, right? So that will get recorded in the RMV database. You purchase land, right? That will get recorded in the land registry.
Sure.
If you go abroad for a vacation, that will get recorded in the immigration systems, right? But these are not interconnected, right? Of course, you will have your data, in each of these systems, but on siloed systems. What digital ID will do is basically, it's a unique digital ID that will actually interconnect all these, different systems. So the inland revenue will be in a position to actually trace all the transactions that you have done and also your income, right? Whatever that has come into your bank account, right? It will be easy for the inland revenue to trace all that, right? So with that, the inland revenue will be able to actually increase the tax base, right? So the second point is actually on what we just said on UPI, right? It's digital payments, right? So when you do that, you will have a cashless kind of environment where everything goes through bank accounts, right? Through the normal banking channels, right? So when you do that, every transaction could get kind of traced, right? And that will help in identifying who should actually, pay taxes. So that's on revenue generation.